What's up, guys? This is Bolt Struck with Duck, and today we're going over Justin Herbert and this disrespect that has been taking place. So for those of you on Chargers social media, you've probably seen the clip of Chris Harris Jr. on Kay Adams' show circulating around. And for those of you who haven't, he basically just gets asked what this Chargers team needs to do to move forward, and Justin Herbert specifically, and he basically just says that Justin Herbert has to be clutch. So I have a lot of takes on this opinion. The first one is just that it's weird. If you listen to the whole video without clips being taken out of context, like some people are showing, he's just very contradictory. Because he even says later, like, he has it in him. And it's just a very odd take. But yeah, he essentially just says Justin Herbert needs to be clutch, that he needs to be better in the fourth quarter, and that he didn't, when he was on the team, he didn't feel safe with a 3 or 7 point lead, which I don't even think Chiefs players feel safe with a 3 point lead with Mahomes. And so speaking of Mahomes, he lists 3 names early on and then 4 names total, but he lists Brady, Mahomes. So it's like, first of all, like, obviously Herbert isn't Brady Mahomes yet. Just comparing clutchness to the two GOATs doesn't seem very fair, right? Those are pretty high expectations. And then the other name he throws out later is Peyton Manning, which the weird thing about that name is Peyton Manning struggled early on a lot. He threw a lot of picks. And Chris Harris Jr. even goes in later in the interview and says Herbert didn't have a run game. Herbert didn't have defense. So it's like, what's this conversation? Like, I really don't understand it. Like, clearly you know that. Clearly he was there. He was there for that Raiders game where he made, 55 fourth down conversions. That was genuinely one of the most clutch performances I've ever seen. It just, obviously they didn't get the win. And then just part of the larger issue is just, I don't know why people are so dismissive of Justin Herbert. It really doesn't make sense. There's really no reason to. He's statistically been one of, if not the greatest quarterback in the first 4 years of their professional career. I specify first 4 years because everyone knows Mahomes didn't start a game till the last year of his rookie season. Weird things like that. But Justin Herbert has been as good individually as you could ever hope a quarterback be in the first 4 years. And at the end of the day, it is a team game. Anyone who says wins are a quarterback stat instantly loses credibility. It just doesn't make sense, right? It's not basketball. Quarterback's important, is the most important position, but it's not like he's, you can't be LeBron. You're not, only 5, 6, 7 players play in a playoff game, in a championship game. You can't account for that much in an NFL game when you have 22 players, offense, defense, and that's not even including special teams. That's not including people rotating in, right? Especially quarterback is still a dependent job. You're dependent on your offensive line, which was the worst in the league when Herbert came in and still proceeded to have the best rookie year. You're also dependent on wide receivers, which obviously everyone knows cost us a lot of games this year. And you're dependent on a running game, which Justin Herbert has had statistically one of the worst run games since he's entered the league. And speaking of Justin Herbert's rookie year, if you look at any greatest rookie year discourse, people have already forgotten Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's numbers are superior to CJ Stroud's. I don't know why people are forgetting that all of a sudden. And then people are even skipping over Herbert. It's not even a recency bias thing where they're going to Dak and Big Ben. And I've seen Russell Wilson, which it's like, again, it's a team sport. Yes, Big Ben took a deep playoff run his rookie year, but again, it's a team sport. Individually, Justin Herbert could not have been much better his rookie year. Also taking into account that his coach, Anthony Lynn, was actively working against him. He had no preseason because it was COVID year, and he got thrown into the game, 5 minutes beforehand. So not a ton of preparation as QB1 that week because of the incident with Tyrod Taylor. So it's just this weird thing of, I don't know why Herbert continually catches strays, yet continues to be the benchmark for other quarterbacks' successes and comparisons. So let me know your take on Justin Herbert. Where do you have him? Is he a top 5 QB, top 7, top 10? Let me know in the comments below. On a brighter note, if you're also, again, on Chargers social media, Herbert and Joe Alt seem to be meshing really well. So for haters of the Joe Alt pick, which I wouldn't say I was a hater of the Joe Alt pick. I did want receiver in the first round, but I definitely came around after the Ladd McConkey pick. But Justin Herbert's out at a country concert with Joe Alt, with some other LA players, and he's been golfing with Joe Alt. And just looking at the videos, he seems like he's happy. He's got a good relationship with Joe Alt. It seems like he's, coming out of his shell a bit, which is always great for your quarterback to like his teammates, to have some confidence. So on a bright note, it looks like team chemistry is going to be awesome. It looks like Herbert's got a great friend in his new tackle, and just excited for the season. But let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure to like the video if you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe for more Chargers content. Thanks.